Where purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. That means if you don't know the purpose for a thing, all you can do is abuse it. Now the word abuse, say with me, abuse. It came from two words, abnormal use. They put the two words together and it eventually lost many of the letters. Abnormal use, abuse, abuse. That's where it came from. Where purpose is not known, abnormal use is inevitable. The implication is profound. Wherever there is abnormal use, there has to be a normal use. Have you noticed the term they use when someone abnormally uses any kind of drug? They don't use the term that it is bad. They call it abuse. They never say cocaine is bad. They never say marijuana is bad or alcohol is bad. What they say is it is being abused, abnormally used. That means there's a normal use for it. When you go to the hospital for an operation and they got to give you surgery, they put the stuff in you. Some of you had cocaine, didn't know it. They put that stuff in you to kill the pain. Some of you had morphine, some of you had all kind of caffeine and terpene and all kind of fiend. God put the cocaine in the cocoa plant for a purpose. Medical science have discovered a way to extract and to define its purpose. And so they use it under medical care and attention, and it is called medicine. So when they give it to you in the hospital, they call it medication. But if you don't know the purpose for it, then you will abnormally use it, and instead of calling it medication, they call it drug abuse. Paul told Timothy, you have a problem with your stomach, take some alcohol, that's the normal use, as medication. That means if you don't have a tummy ache, you don't need it. So the most important thing in life to discover about anything is its purpose. Otherwise, you'll abuse it. That means if you don't know the purpose for a husband, don't touch one. And if you don't know the purpose for a wife, for heaven's sake, don't get married. Why? Because if you don't know the purpose for a thing, you will abuse it. You ever heard of wife abuse? You ever heard of husband abuse? That means the dummy doesn't know the purpose for the thing. Where purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. That means if you don't know the purpose for children, don't have them. You ever heard of child abuse? Child abuse is someone having a child but don't know what children are for. Some people don't know the purpose for a job. There's job abuse. Go to work late, leave early, take long lunches. Some people only go to a job to get paid. That's not the purpose for a job. The purpose for a job is work, not pay. I will repeat it. The purpose for a job is work, not pay. The first thing God gave Adam is work, not a wife, work. Verse 15, he gave him work. Then verse 18, he gave him a woman. That means the man should have work before he get a wife. And no woman should marry a man who ain't working. That's God's order of things. Adam had a job before Eve showed up. Check it in scripture. So if he say he loves you and you are the beautifulest thing he ever saw, just ask him, you working? Don't let him slow you. Yeah, get the basic question down. Where purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable.